Hello everyone! Now I'm going to demonstrate how to create simple calculator Java program using JDOODLE online editor. What are the things we need for simple calculator program? First, we need online editor. I will be using the JDOODLE online editor. Second, we need Java selection statements. And also, I will be using the switch case in this video. And in my other video, please watch because I'm going to use the nested if statement. Third one, data types. We have here the integer that can accept whole number, double that can accept decimal point, and character that can accept letter. Number 4, we need also the scanner object. Scanner object is an instance of a scanner class in the java.util package. It is used to read data from the user. So to make our program interactive, we need this scanner object, such as next double that retrieves input a double or read decimal point value. We have also the next int that retrieves input as an integer or read the whole number value. And we can also use the next line and the next that accept data that returns it as a string or character. And now let's going to create a program. In your browser, you type jdoodle.com and then don't forget to sign in with Google, and then choose your active account, then after that you choose Java. We have here the built-in codes. If you're going to execute these codes, it will just display the output. So that's it. It's not interactive. It will not allow the user to input something. So to make the program interactive, we need scanner object. The first thing we need to do is we have to import the Java utility package. So put the cursor here and then enter. You type import space Java dot util dot scanner. So take note, Java is written as the lowercase and the scanner here is written as the uppercase S. And take note also of the curly braces. You can put the curly braces like this, but to organize your curly brace, you can bring this down, and then this one also bring this down. And then take note that there is an opening and the closing curly brace, opening and the closing curly brace. Next thing you have to do is declare variables. I'll remove this one. Take note that before declaring variables, you have to think also of the name of the program. So since simple calculator, I will write public class simple calculator. So the name of your program, simple calculator, it's up to you if you want to write it in the uppercase S, then uppercase C for calculator. Then let's go back to declaring variables. Since the name of our program is calculator, so think of a variable that will stand for the calculator. So I will write calculator. Since our program is calculator, of course, you have to think of numbers for calculation. Then write double data types here so that your program can accept decimal point. Then think of a variable that will stand for two numbers. So I will write n1 for the first number, n2 for the second number, and don't forget to write the semicolon. So in programming, semicolon means end of the line. Don't forget the calculate for the result. Same data type also can accept the decimal point value. Next thing you have to do is declare an object of scanner class. Here is the syntax of declaring scanner object. First, write scanner, uppercase S, space, user input. Okay, for the scanner object. Take note the scanner object here, any words that you want to write. So to make it formal, I will write user input. And then equals, we have the constant here, new, and then space scanner. So also uppercase, because we have here the first one uppercase for the scanner, uppercase S for the scanner, so it can be written also as uppercase throughout the program. And then system.in. In this syntax, it allows the user to input something. So declare an object of scanner class, write scanner, so uppercase S, then space user input. Here in the user input, you can write any words that stand for the scanner object. So to make it formal, I will use the user input, then equals new for constant, and then space scanner, then open close parenthesis system dot in. Then don't forget the semicolon. So take note that scanner here is written uppercase throughout the program, just like this one, scanner uppercase S, scanner uppercase S. Enter a number ranging from 1 to 4. So it's up to you how many choices do you want to put, but since simple calculator, so we will write only the basic operations or the basic operators. Here in this part, you have also to initialize the variables that you declare. So system.out.println, enter a number ranging from 1 to 4, initialize the calculator variable, just copy, then paste it here. Okay, here in this part, after writing system.out.println, initialize the variable that you declare here by you copy and then paste it here, and then you follow the syntax. Calculator equals, here in this part, ask users to input any number. Okay, so initialize the variable here, n1 and n2, same format. Okay, you copy this one to save time and then paste. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste. Okay, in this part, ask users to input any number. System.out.println, enter first number that will call for the n1, and then the same format or the same syntax here. Okay, since enter first number here we have to initialize the n1 variable. So n1 equals user input dot next int. So since we are using here double, so this is double. Okay, so remove this one. Next, initialize the n2 variable. Just copy and paste to save time. Okay, copy, highlight first, then Ctrl C to copy, and then here Ctrl V to paste. Then replace n1 to n2. Then enter second number. Okay, so we are done initializing the variables and the scanner object for each variable. Now it's time to write the switch statement. Here in the switch statement, just simply write switch and open close parentheses, and okay, take note that switch here is lowercase s, and then don't forget to write the opening and the closing curly brace. So you count the curly braces. Now we have opening, closing, opening, closing, and then opening, closing for the switch statement. So we have 6 curly braces here. If you want the program will do what you're going to do, of course you have to write a code. Okay, so now let's just focus the basic operations: multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Performs multiplication between numbers. For our first case here, we have here the case 1, then colon, then call the variable here, okay, copy and then paste it here. Copy, paste, calculate n1 times n2, then semicolon. So for the symbol of multiplication in programming is asterisk, so that's why n1 asterisk n2, so stands for n1 times n2. And then for the output, system.out dot println the number you have chosen is the product of two numbers, which is a double quote is a concatenator symbol or the plus operator symbol that will call for the formula, so that the result will be generated the moment you choose the case 1. And then don't forget to write the semicolon. Okay, so take note of the syntax of the switch statement. So we have here the switch statement syntax, switch, and inside the parenthesis is the expression. So we have here constant 1, constant 2, constant 3, constant 4. Not necessarily that it will start from the number 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends upon the requirements of the program. Okay, so we are done with the case 1. Let's proceed with the case 2. So to save time, just highlight this one to copy, highlight, again Ctrl C to copy, and then Ctrl V to paste. Okay, Ctrl V to paste. Take note of the case number here. It must be unique from each other. So from case 1, we will write here case number 2. And then we are done with the multiplication between numbers. So this time we will perform the division. So slash for the symbol of division, and then we can write here a remark or the comment: performs division between numbers. So calculate n1 slash n2, then the number you have chosen is the quotient of two numbers, which is calculate. So that's the result also. Okay, same thing with the case 3. Highlight, copy and paste. So for the next case, same thing, highlight, to copy, Ctrl C again, and then paste, Ctrl V. And then for your remarks, copy, then perform addition between numbers. So case 1, case 2, we are now in case 3, and then replace slash with plus. System.out.println, the number you have chosen is the sum of two numbers, which is calculate. And then for the last case, highlight again to copy, okay, Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V, and then this is now subtraction. Okay, perform subtraction between numbers. So the number you have chosen is the difference of two numbers, which is calculate. And then case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. So here in the choices, enter a number ranging from 1 to 4. So we have only 4 cases. 1, 2, 3, 4. So why is it 4? Because we are just performing the basic operations, which is multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Let's focus to that. Okay, so at the end of the statement of the cases or the cases, write your default, and then system.out.println, you copy to save time. Okay, copy to save time, and the statement will be like this: sorry, the number you have entered is not in the choices. Then the double quote. You have to put a break at the end of each case portion. So just copy. Okay, Ctrl C, then Ctrl V. Okay, copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. After writing your codes, go back and check from the beginning if it has error, like if you put the semicolon. Okay, we have the semicolon here, semicolon. Alright, then switch case 1 2 3 4, then the default, and then don't forget to click the interactive, then after that execute. Okay, so this is your output now. Enter a number ranging from 1 to 4. So this one, enter a number ranging from 1 to 4. So I'll choose 1, then enter. I'll choose enter first number, so any number I'll choose, or I'll write 3. Then enter second number, I would like to write 4. And then the number you have chosen is the product of two numbers, which is 12. So since I entered 1, so 1 is the multiplication between numbers. So the number you have chosen is the product of two numbers, which is 3 times 4 equals 12. So execute again for the next choice. So I'll input number 2. First number is 5. Second number is 4. The number you have chosen is the quotient of two numbers, which is 1.25. So I entered case 2, so that is the quotient of two numbers, and n1 divide n2. So 5 divided 4 is 1.25. So execute for the next choice. And I'll input 3. Then enter first number. I want to input number 6 and then 2. The number you have chosen is the sum of two numbers, which is 8. So 6 is the sum of two numbers, which is 8. So 6 plus 2 equals 8. So case number 3, n1 plus n2, the sum of two numbers. Okay, so for the last case, I'll input 4. Then for first number, I want to input 5 and then 4. The number you have chosen is the difference of two numbers, which is 0. So case 4 here is n1 minus n2. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. What if I will input a choice that's not written here? So I will write 5, enter first number, second number 2. Okay, sorry, the number you have entered is not in the choices because it's only 1 to 4, and our cases only 1 2 3 4. So that's why it will fall to the default statement. Sorry, the number you have entered is not in the choices. So what will happen if we will remove the break? Okay, let's try to remove this one. Okay, so execute now. Then I will input 1 again, then 2 for the first number, 4 for the second number, and then here's the result. the number you have chosen is the product of two numbers, which is 8. So it will display everything including the default. So again, the use of each break is it will evaluate step by step, okay, without putting a break statement after each cases. Execution goes on without evaluating the expressions in the next case statements. So we need a break in a statement so that it will evaluate step by step. So let's write again the break. Okay, let's write again the break. Just copy and paste to save time. Paste, 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 and then execute again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. Alright, so you are done now with the switch case statements, or you are done now with the simple calculator program. So the last thing you have to do is you save your file by clicking the dots beside the execute button. Okay, you click it and then you save your work. Write the project name, simple calculator. Okay, simple calculator, you can have right here 1, it's up to you. Then save as. Okay, so supposedly you close your work or you close this interface. How will you go back to the next, or how will you go back to your projects? Just click again. After signing in, click again the dots beside the execute button and then go to my projects. Then you will see here your projects. Okay, so since you are done saving, it will appear in the project name the title of your program. Simple calculator, or the file name will appear here in the project name. Okay, since you are done saving, you can send your work. Okay, how to send your work? Just click again the dots beside the execute button and then click the instant share. Click share or create share, and then we have here the URL. You copy this URL and paste to the destination that you want to send your file. Okay, that's it, you are done. Then please don't forget to watch my other video, which is the part 2 of the switch statement, because in this program we are only using the integer here in the cases. In my next program, I will be using the character to evaluate each case statement. Okay, take note that the values to be tested in the switch statement are limited to those of data types such as integer and character, in which I'm going to demonstrate in my second video, or the part 2 of this program. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.